Hello there, hola, and thank you for finding me again here at my YouTube channel, BENIDORM and Beyond. Today's vlog takes you on a walk in the February sunshine along a section of the Avenida de Europa on the cusp of the Centro area in the new town. One of BENIDORM's main avenues into the town, this long road stretches for nearly 1 kilometre from right down at the beachfront and all the way up to the roundabout that leads out of town. We start today at the corner junction with Calle Ibiza, where we see the 24-hour chemist Farmacia Europa and then cross over. Firstly, on our right, we see the as yet unfinished Centro Cultura de BENIDORM, or Cultural Centre. The subject of huge amounts of controversy and infighting between local political parties, after many years phase 1 of this ambitious project is now finished, with phase 2 being due to resume any week now, with an expected time period for completion to be 3 months in total, although I fear this to be unlikely. An eyesore for years, especially as it's the first impression that many incoming tourists get as they enter the resort, the other side of the centre now looks very smart indeed. And parts of the building are open to the public for concerts and exhibitions, as one of my subscribers indeed witnessed for himself over the festive period at the end of last year, when a fantastic orchestral event was held to great success. Having said that, I think the centre will be a fabulous addition to the resort once finally finished, and at least then the scaffolding, wire fences and debris can all be cleared, giving this whole area a more positive vibe once again. The pavement running alongside the construction project is not ideal, however, with many uneven and patched up areas, and I had to be careful whilst walking and filming at the same time so as not to fall, as has been known in the past. Now reaching the next junction, we come to Calle Jaén, which we then cross. If you'd like to support my channel and future vlogs by making a small donation, you can now buy me a coffee, or even 2 or 3. Just click on the down arrow next to the vlog title, which brings you to the description of this video. Then follow the link provided at the bottom. It's really that simple. Thank you so much. On the corner we see a pair of businesses set back and up a few steps, which are Acris Inmobiliaria Real Estate Agency and MX Onda respectively. At the former you can buy, sell or rent properties in the local and neighbouring areas, and at the latter you can hire or purchase scooters, mobility scooters and buggies, as well as segways or quads for the more adventurous. Moving on, we see the small hairdressing salon of David Barberia, who are open Monday to Saturday from 10 AM until 9:30 in the evening. Next door are the offices of Alquicoche Rent-A-Car, should you wish to hire a car to explore in whilst on your holes, and they open daily from 9 PM, except on Sundays. Continuing along, we now pass the grounds, gardens and swimming pool for residential apartment block Edificio La Pinta. On the left-hand side, we also walk by a bus stop and shelter, where you can catch the local blue Avanza buses for just €1.60 per trip, and timetables are displayed on the walls of the shelter inside. Back on our right again, we then pass the Property Management Administration offices of E&R Gestión and then a mini-mart on the corner. Moving onwards, we reach Calle Kennedy, which we now cross. Next up, we see the blue and white building of Backstage Rock Bar, which looks a bit like a house, which is open from March to October. Currently having a bit of a renovation whilst they are closed, this music-themed bar normally opens daily at 6 PM and has live bands playing original music instead of just the usual cover versions. Carrying on, we now cross Calle Esperanto, and then we pass the large car dealership of Motor La Marina, who specialise in Volvos in particular. This leads on to the offices of Enterprise Rent-A-Car, who operate siesta hours from Monday to Saturday, meaning that they are closed for a couple of hours in the afternoon before reopening again in the early evening time. Next along is a small business offering loans to buy cars, making the top of the Avenida de Europa a go-to for many things vehicle related, and then adjacent is an empty unit. Carrying on slightly uphill, we then pass the pretty premises of a Florentine tea salon and coffee shop, where you can sample their freshly baked biscuits and cakes daily, except on a Tuesday, which is their day of rest. Abutting this are 2 empty and closed down mini-marts, and just behind us, which I didn't film on the day, are 2 electric car charging points supplied by national energy supplier Iberdrola. Moving up, we then pass the large shop of LED Solutions, who sell all manner of neon signs, illuminations, cables and the like, and who have 2 snack and drinks vending machines outside for passers-by to use. Nearly at the end of this leafy avenue now, we then pass the entrance to a private car parking area for apartment block Edificio Toledo 1, and then the access to the underground parking for the Pierre Vacances BENIDORM Levante apartments, which I just panned up to. This 20-storey high building offers basic 1 and 2 bedroom holiday apartments with balconies, all of which were partly renovated in 2013. They are currently ranked 83 out of 101 apartments in Benidorm on TripAdvisor UK and have a guest rating of 3 out of 5, putting them in the average category. Finally, we reach the first one lounge, bar and mini-mart underneath the apartment block, and this is where we end today's vlog. Thanks so much for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you out and about next time. Bye for now, adios, and take care of yourselves. Cheers, until next time.